believe in America because we have big dreams. And I believe that America makes it possible for you to make your dreams come true. Happy July 4th, everybody, and hope you all had a fantastic, wondrous, joyous July 4th, and you're all set for a brand new work week. Hey, this is Vani with you, welcoming you once again to another salutary episode of United Voice of Women from the studios of Mana TV, New Jersey, USA. UVW, an ode to women, a celebration of women, empowerment of women, and inspiration by and for women. Also, the best part I like about UVW is that it has become one of those unique platforms where women like you and me, all right, from every walk of life, from every culture, every community, every country can come here, be our guest on this platform and share their experiences and their perspectives, which would actually help enrich, encourage, motivate, inspire. Basically, the whole idea is that these women who are sharing their experiences and perspectives are just talking about everyday trials and tribulations that each one of us goes through, and that we actually are heroes in our own right for being able to work with these trials of everyday life in terms of our personal and professional life, and how we are able to get to a point that we want to using whatever method works for us. But these experiences can be knowledge, and knowledge is absolutely power. So yes, what I always believe is that each one of us should be able to come together, to be here, to not just exchange these ideas with each other, but also try and see how we can actually work these things into our own lives if it could possibly help. Because you know what? We all deserve to have a more fulfilling life every single day. Yes, tragedy of life is not death. What really is bad is that we let die something inside of us while we are still alive. And why do I say that? Because I want to tell you how grateful and how happy I am to say that we women, we as Indian immigrants from India here in US are definitely ensuring that we keep alive our culture and our traditions. And you know what? All thanks to all those first generation Indians that immigrated to USA, and of course everybody since. Why? Because each one of us have contributed to it. You, me, and Shikhara Stogi. Shikhara Stogi, who is from Celebrations, and what she does is help conserve and celebrate India in USA. So if you want to meet the guest of UVW today, here she is, presenting to you Shikhara Stogi. Welcome.
Thank you, Vani. Thank you so much for giving me the platform and calling me right over here.
Wonderful having you here.
Yeah,
absolute pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So you have watched UVW earlier?
Oh yes, I have. In fact, I was following it up. A friend of mine, Meena Tiwari, was a guest in one of your shows. She is the makeup artist. And the other one that I saw was, and I was really impressed with that, was with Geeta Garu. And she spoke about her personal life. It actually moved me, touched me so much that bringing such a difficult topic right over here is not easy. And we should learn from Geeta Garu, and women like that are very few to find, but I feel that we should be able to learn and be inspired.
Correct.
That if there is something, because that's what we are all about, right?
Exactly.
Being a part of the society, we should be able to help each other.
And embrace the realities of life.
Yes, I totally agree.
Right?
Like,
when you said it is something difficult, I think that's my whole point. We do not want to keep something so simple as something difficult anymore.
yes, that's true.
You're all about Nari Shakti.
Oh yes, oh my god, I'm all about Nari Shakti.
Exactly.
My thoughts are so feminist, but I'm not that feminist because
Okay.
the biggest supporter that I have is my husband.
Wow.
My biggest supporter. So I cannot say that,
You can't be a total
yes,
feminist.
yes, I cannot be. But of course,
You don't need to be.
I want to support all the women over here across US or across the world who might not be able to speak up because of their own issues, because of their situations in life. They should be able to at least just talk to a friend, because you never know hand in hand what the society can do for you.
Exactly.
So hats off to Geeta Garu for
And
coming up and
I
talking
think
about
what
it.
I want to say, Shikha, that's what we are here for. UVW is like friends.
Oh yes,
It's a
yes.
platform for friends, nothing else. A lot of people are thinking that this is some kind of an interview and,
Oh, no.
we ask questions and answers. But no, when I'm talking about women like you and me, what I'm
Yes.
really saying is we just sit down here as friends.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we just have a conversation about, our life, like how we usually do.
Yes,
Okay,
of
there's so
course,
many times.
because I think so. It's a great thing that Mun TV and Vani, you have started, because we can have, we can just, as you were talking about it outside, that we can take the names out of the website.
Exactly.
We can actually talk to people. They have done commendable job, and
Correct.
they are all over. But there are many people, a lot of women out there who are working, who do not get to speak, who do not get this kind of a platform to just come. So hats
So
off
right,
to
so
all
right.
of you for UVW to bring up this
And you're
nice
part of
platform.
it too, and everybody out there is a part of it, because
Yes.
I'm talking about women like you and me.
Yes.
All around
Yes,
us.
of course.
Right, so we're just talking about women that are around us. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that was a good way to start off, but what I want to really understand is all about celebrations that starts with an S and not a
Yes.
C, and that
Yes.
really caught my attention. So tell me more about it.
So celebrations, why it is with an S and there's an R there, is because of my name, Shikha Rastogi. A lot of people don't even know that.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why we kept our logo as SR. Actually, to be very frank, I'll just tell you, I love Shah Rukh Khan. So I always wanted some connection with him.
Now I love you more.
Yeah. So then,
Now I love you more. Can we shake hands on that?
Oh yeah, of course. Because I am just a die-hard fan. So
Oh my God,
I tell my
yes.
husband that you should have
Yes.
some K there
Oh
in your
my
name, so that I can just
God.
do SRK. But it's okay. I'm fine with SR.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I like that. I really, really like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us more about celebrations.
So Celebrations actually is an event management company, but it's a different company in altogether, because Celebrations, what wants to do, as the name is, like celebrate. So it's celebration of all the cultures. So basically we want to bring in the diverse cultures of across US. So it's not just Indian, it can be any culture. So the upcoming event that we are organizing, and this is our second year, and I'm so thankful to God and to the people around me and my Celebrations team that we have been able to bring it up to festival grounds. So basically in Mercer County Park, it's going to happen on August 26th. And it's a multicultural event bringing all the diverse community, because US, I feel, is a melting pot.
melting pot.
So basically, why not show your culture, come up over there. So Bazaar is like a shopping event wherein we have a lot of shopping from different countries. Then we have the cultural performances by the Brazilian, Russian, then Arabic dancers. We have a performance by the Indian community.
Of course.
And then we have like so many things to do over there. So that's what the concept of bazaar is.
Wow.
That, you know, like in olden days, if you remember, in Arabic times, they used to have bazaar, wherein you can just walk into that place and
Festive.
yes, it's all about festivals,
Correct.
celebrations,
Right? Celebrations.
yes, of cultures, traditions.
Yes.
So yes,
That's so amazing. You know what I like, Shika? It's one thing that we are, you know, immigrants ourselves.
Yes.
In US, okay, and we are, we would say maybe one of the most influential minorities.
yeah,
In US,
yes.
right? We definitely
yeah, I totally
are.
agree with you.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
And like in the introduction itself, the way I spoke about it, saying that, you know, thanks to a lot of people that have helped us keep
Yeah.
our culture, our values, our traditions,
Yes.
you know, alive.
Yes.
By celebrating, you know, food and clothing and jewelry and, you know, dance, music, movies.
Oh, yes, of
yeah,
course.
we are able to do so much that I actually feel at home. Though
Oh my God,
this is
yes.
home away from home.
Yes.
But for me, I'm totally at home here.
Yes, of course. Because the thing is, I would always thank America, USA, for embracing all the cultures.
Correct.
Because they have been able to support, and without the support, actually, the way I had started my career or my life over here, I came in to USA like, you know, around 15 years back on the H4 visa. And but the thing is that I had a lot of passion to do for the community. And I would like to thank I'm a big part of Plainsboro Township, that's in central Jersey. And I cannot tell you, I cannot thank them enough. It is because of them, they supported me, they just blindly told me that, Shikha, whatever you want to do, you can do.
Wow.
And that's how I was slowly and steadily was able to do what I am today.
Wow.
So,
And
yes.
how did you get this idea though?
The idea behind, as I said, I'm always passionate about bringing the community together, and I am lucky enough to have around me wonderful people. So I am not just me, I'm talking about the people who are supporting me. So when I came up with the plans, with the program, so initially I started with the Independence Day on August 15th in a very small scale on August, I think so around 7-8 years back. We had like, you know, good support from the community. Then slowly the growth started.
Correct.
And then Discover India happened. Discover India is a very big program.
Wow.
That my vision is to take it to a very large scale, like an Indian international fair, like we happen in Delhi. Like, you know, that all the states of India can come up and showcase their cultures.
Very awesome.
Yes, so that is my vision.
Awesome.
So that's how we started. We started with the recreation centers, then the high school auditorium. This time on March 19th, I took it to Patriots Theatre, Trenton. And that was a big leap for
That
me.
is huge.
Yes, I cannot tell you, and I don't have big, what should I say, a big support. In the sense of like big money, financial support.
Okay.
That's why I always say thanks to my biggest supporter is my husband.
That's amazing.
He trusts me. He says, don't worry about the money. I'm there with you.
Wow.
And that gives me the courage to take a step forward. So,
Explore your potential.
yes. And who can do that for you? Like, you know, he never ever questioned me that what and why you want to do. He's like, follow your passion, I'm there with you. So that's how it was very good.
That's amazing.
And frankly, this will go waste if I don't take names of my team members.
No, you have to.
Yes,
I would
because
love for you
if
to.
my team members wouldn't be a part of it, so I would just take, this is for you girls, Kala, Kavita, Menaka, Radhika, Vidya, if Leena, if you girls wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been sitting here. And my kiddos, of course.
That's
They are
amazing.
staying at home right now.
Nobody can do anything on their own, Shikha.
Yes,
That's the
I
truth
totally
of
agree
life,
with you.
right? It's not really possible for you to do it, be an one-man army, right?
No.
You need help at every step.
Yes, of
Right?
course, you're
Yes.
right.
There are times when maybe the universe doesn't give you
Yeah.
all that support, and
Yes.
at that time, you will have to make it on your own. I
Yeah.
don't want anybody to stop just because, the universe has not given you everything you need as support system yet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm sure you had to work hard too to be able to get the support
Oh my
system.
God, yes, yes, yes.
Do you agree?
For the past 14 years, I have been striving my, it's my soul, my body, my hard work, everything. I cannot tell you. It has been very hard to be able to come up over here.
Yes.
And so this is something very important to me.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So what drives you? What drives you? Why is it that you're so hungry to be able to bring, everything that you had in India back here? Because this is something in
Yes,
your heart,
it's
I think
hard
that's the
because,
connection,
See,
right?
the thing is, frankly speaking, there is no finances linked to it. So the passion, why I have this is when I stand up on the stage and when I see the happy faces down there, when I see people enjoying what we have been able to provide them, that is the moment of happiness for me. The moment of happiness for me is when I'm able to give a platform to the people out there. Because for me, it was very tough.
Nobody gave you,
The ready-made platform for me.
yes,
I
yes.
had to slog for that. So I don't want people to slog for that. Another program that I started was Speak Up. So Speak Up is basically a public speaking platform for the kids. So I saw that in India, as you must be aware of that in schools and in colleges, we were always
debates and
elocutions,
Correct.
and extempore,
Correct.
theater,
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
We were all
Yeah,
a part of it, right?
absolutely.
It was like very easy for us. But over here, it was not easy.
I thought here they had a better opportunity, no?
No, the thing is, for the elementary kids and the middle schoolers, they don't have it in the school.
Oh.
It's not there.
Oh.
And I knew it because I'm growing as a mom with my elder one.
Uh-huh.
So when she's growing, I'm seeing in the school. So I saw that platform is missing, and there are presentations and everything in the classroom, but the way we had been taught in India, it's not there.
So you mean no extracurricular activities? Is that what you're saying?
No, not there at that time when I started.
Ah.
I started actually, I'm very proud of that fact, is I'm the pioneer in starting public speaking classes. Speak Up, around 5 years back. When I started, there was nobody public speaking.
Wow.
And then after that, I started a Speak Up contest wherein kids can come up and do the debates and speeches and extempores. The little kids from 6 years until like high school,
Uh-huh.
they have been given the platform. And now I'm happy because now I have handed over the baton to others. So I'm happy that there are many people now have started their education like that, because as you're on the TV right now, and I know that your career has been an RJ.
Yes, I
Yes.
was an RJ for about
Right,
10 years,
right.
yes.
Imagine. So
Yes.
imagine you must be knowing the importance of public speaking.
Yes.
Imagine
yes. All through my school and college, I've done debates and extempores and elocutions, and I
And
think
you-
that really helped me get where I am today, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
I would totally give it a
that's
credit.
What, and you are so beautiful.
Aw,
so
thank
the
you.
thing is that when you are doing that, then the thing is the kids should be able to do the same thing.
But what I'm finding really hard to believe is I had no clue
Yeah.
that in schools this was not happening.
Yes. So there is till elementary, they don't have that platform wherein they can just come up. They will come up and speak, they have not like contests. They don't have. They are not being taught how properly your body language should be, your tone should be, your pitch should be, or how articulate your voice should be. These are the things that they are not taught. So what happens is so when my students come to my class, they find it little difficult initially because they don't have that concept.
Correct.
And then initially it was hard for me to advertise it because public speaking is nothing like a very important thing for people.
I guess not for everybody, but people that really have it in them.
Yes,
I think those are the
and
people
now
that
I'm
would
happy
know.
that the people are realizing it.
That's amazing.
And then a lot of parents and father, especially the parents who are working, they'll be coming and talking to me that, you know what, you have started a good class because right now is the time when you don't have the fear, right?
Correct.
Right? That fear is not there. But as and when you're growing, that fear increases.
So nip it in the bud.
Yes. That's
Amazing.
the perfect thing, yes.
Amazing.
And then they are saying we give presentations in the offices, and it is because we were not being taught all this, we are finding it challenging. So that's how the Toastmasters and all have started.
Wow.
And so
Amazing.
I said, why not start it from the early age?
That's amazing. Fantastic idea. But coming back to your celebrations.
Yes.
Okay. So you have made it a platform wherein you can help, everybody from the Indian community to
Yeah.
be able to showcase everything that represents India.
Right.
Right? Talk about food, talk about
Oh my
music,
God, yes.
dance,
Yes.
yeah, movies, clothes, jewelry.
God, I love that.
Right? There's no
Yeah.
end to it. And there's
Yeah.
so much of entertainment.
Yes.
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 So this is what I am so proud of, when I heard about you.
Yes.
Right? Because like I said, I know a lot of people are responsible. Everybody is responsible for bringing India
Yeah.
to America.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yes.
And we have like almost done it all. I don't think there is anything that we miss really that happens in India. What do you say?
No, not at all. I don't feel anything at all, apart from our parents, of course.
And they keep visiting us, we
Yes.
keep going
So,
there.
But apart from
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I don't think so. I'm missing out on anything. In fact,
Anything
I'm
at-
more connected
Yes.
with people over here
Yes.
than I was in India.
Why
Yeah.
would you say that?
Why would I say is that I am from Lucknow. So basically, when you live in certain parts, of course, like various states of India, but when I don't know the culture of South, I don't know the culture of the West, I don't know any culture.
Correct.
But when I came up over here, oh my God, it was like a culture shock for me from an Indian perspective.
I
also.
understand what you're saying.
Yes, because now I know that I did not know a difference in Telugu and Tamil. Oh my God, everything down south was South Indian.
Madrasi.
Yeah, Madrasi.
To be right.
Yes. And now for
Idli,
me,
sambar, Madrasi.
yes, that's all. Oh, dosa. Oh my God, now when I'm sitting over here in US,
Yes.
I know so many cultures.
I know what
like
you mean.
I know Tamil, I know Telugu, I know Malayalam, and I can differentiate between each
is
cultures.
who, yes.
And I don't like when people say about, oh, they are just South Indians or they are just North Indians. No.
Everybody's different.
Yes.
Everybody comes from a different
Oh my
state.
God, India
And it's
in itself is
awesome.
like
Huge.
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 Each state I feel is a country in
It
itself.
is.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and we know more about India today.
Yes, of
In
course.
America,
Imagine that.
it is amazing.
Yes, yes.
This is something that really nobody has put it in this perspective. We all know it, but
Yes.
we've never actually put it forward in the
Yeah.
way that you put it forward. Wow. and yeah, I mean nobody has actually talked about it, and we all know about it.
Yes.
कि north में सभी लोग कहते थे, like I was very lucky. I
Yeah.
was brought up, I was born in Bokaro, then I was brought up in Delhi, I was in Bombay, I was in Chandigarh, I was in Shimla.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I went to what do you call Andhra,
Yes.
Vizag
Yeah.
finally, etc., etc. So I have been all around.
Yeah.
Okay, in India. So
Yeah.
I was very, very familiar.
Yeah.
With different cultures
Yes.
and different people and
Yeah.
cuisines, etc. I was very, very, very. How shall I put it? I knew it all.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
about India. All right,
Yeah.
what it was. But I know that there are tons of people
Yeah.
in the north, in the north, a lot of friends
please.
of mine, they would never know what's the difference between Telugu or Tamil
Oh
or
my God,
Malayalam.
yeah,
It was just
please.
South India. Okay,
Yeah.
जो भी सांबर खाता है, जो भी dosa idli खाता है,
बस.
that is just a Madrasi.
Madrasi.
Okay,
Yes.
and we are supposed to be the most educated crowd
Oh,
in
yeah.
India, isn't
Yes,
it?
of course.
We are all, you know,
Oh my God,
very,
people.
very, very highly educated.
Yes.
Okay, and with all that, okay, this kind of not being able to know about other states, etc., is very strange. Maybe that is a part of the unity and diversity quote. It just came to my mind. What do you
Yes.
say?
Yeah, of course.
We are always talking about unity in diversity about India.
Yeah.
Maybe we could say that a little part of the role that helped make this happen is also ignorance.
Might
Not
be.
really knowing about the other people, so just leave them alone. I
Just
don't
leave
know.
them, yeah.
Just a thought.
No,
you know.
that's true. I
it just
agree.
came out in
Yeah,
my
because
mind.
the thing is that even if you are, for example, after marriage, I shifted to Bangalore with my husband, and when I shifted there, we were living in a community. Over there, frankly speaking, I did not had any interaction with any of the people from Kannur. Frankly, I had my help coming, and she was a Kannur. Frankly, I did not learn Kannur because I did not realize it's important.
Kannada.
Yeah, Kannada.
Kannada, yes.
Kannada.
Kannada.
Kannada. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. See, now I've learned something from you, Ani.
I mean, you know, we keep learning every day.
Yes. So now,
yes.
But the thing is that when I came here, frankly speaking, I have more friends from the south than I have from the north because I feel very connected with them.
With everybody,
and
actually.
I cannot tell you, like, I did not know any festivals like Golu Puja. I did not know any festivals from Orissa, from Bengal. I did not know anything. I just knew about
right.
me.
So right.
Yes, so when I came up over here, and that's how I started my Discover India.
That's amazing.
The first Discover India that we did was, it was an awesome show wherein we showcased, and there were a set of women who were working towards it, each state representation. So we had around 13 states represented in one room, and they created that scene
Wow.
of Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, you name it, and there were the states. That time I think so Telangana was not there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, it was not
It's
there.
a recent development.
Yes,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
then we had so many states, and each state, Orissa, Bengal, every culture was so different. And we had Mayor of Placerborough coming in, and he was like so surprised.
That's
that
amazing.
I just thought that you guys are just Indians. I never thought that India has so many things
To offer.
Yes.
And look at the beauty that you came to discover India in America.
Yes. I discovered in India in America.
In America.
Actually.
That's the most
right.
beautiful
And that's how
part of
I
this
gave
whole
the name
thing.
as Discover India.
Fabulous. Okay.
Yes.
You know what? While we're talking about all this, Shikha, what I really wanted to talk to you also about was there are lots of, I don't know what you want to call them, myths, facts, fictions, you know, lot of talk goes around. I actually personally believe that all of us that have come from India, and now, you know, we've made America as our home, I feel we carried all the values
Yeah.
and traditions,
Yeah.
okay, that we grew up with.
Right.
Each one of us.
Yes.
And I think because we came here carrying all of them,
Yeah.
okay, we are actually sharing it and sharing it with our kids, with friends, with
Yes.
families.
Correct.
And somehow we have actually been able to bring in and just keep it within us, the real India that we came from,
Yes. Yeah.
compared to the people in India today.
Yeah.
Okay, their
Yeah.
kids, their
Yeah.
families, their friends,
Yeah.
I feel are more westernized because
yeah.
because they are actually influenced by cultures
Yes.
outside of India.
Yes.
And I'm not so sure how many kids out there in India are learning, let's say, dance or Carnatic music
Oh,
and
no.
Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Odissi.
Oh my
you know,
God,
you know,
yes, I
kind
agree.
of all these different kind of very traditional dances
Yes.
and the stress on every kid having to learn to read and write in their mother tongues.
Yes.
There's so many temples
yes.
running all these schools
Yes,
here that
yes,
are making
yes.
it so important
Yeah.
for these kids. I mean, today kids here, my friends' kids, 7, 8, 9-year-old kids, they can actually really speak well in Hindi, Telugu. They do.
Yes.
And I think it is something amazing. If anybody is believing otherwise,
Yeah.
I actually do not agree with them. I feel that we are more Indians in America
Oh my
that
God.
Indians of India are.
Oh,
So
yes.
what are your thoughts on that?
I totally and 110% agree with you.
Thanks.
Because the thing is, over here, I feel, as we are talking on the same topic, that over here, the Indians have been given. So I'll just give an example. Like, for example, the parents come over here, right? The community around respect them so much. When my parents come up over here, they say that in India, nobody knows.
Correct.
Nobody knows their neighbors. Over here, you all are living as a large community, trying to support each other. Might be there is one more reason why we are carrying our values over here is because we want our kids over here who are being brought up over here, we want them not to get confused with what their real culture is. Of course, it's not their fault. They are here. So we want them to be grassrooted here, their Indian values, yet be a global citizen.
Correct.
So actually they have best of both the worlds.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I absolutely think. Not
Yeah.
just them. All of us is what
Yes.
what I believe, truly.
Yeah.
That we all have been able to get best of both worlds.
Oh, yes,
We
yes,
have
we
learned
are-
so many wonderful things
Oh, my
from the
God.
culture and traditions of, America.
Yes,
Okay,
and-
their influence.
Yes.
And at the same time, we're carrying some beautiful values and traditions from India.
India.
And this merger has only made us a better person, is
Yes,
what I feel.
more compassionate, and we know the value, the real value, which I don't think so I would have known when I was living in India. I love my country. I just love it, and I love the values that we have got, and we should be able to bring it forward and give it to the world. So
You know what? You want to help me understand, give me a little more clarity on what you said just now, because it was very important.
Yeah.
You said that if I was in India, I wouldn't have understood the value of a lot of things
Yes.
that I understand being here. Why
Yes.
don't you explain it a little? Because I think it would really add a lot of value.
So the thing is, I said that because when I was in India, I did not struggle that much to be able to make my own identity, because of course every Indian in India has their own identity. But when I came over here, I have to make my own identity. I have to bring in the cultures, the traditions, and more so, we have to do it in an exaggerated way to be able to make it understandable to the others in our community, or to be able to understandable to my kids also. So the thing is, when I was in India, there were many, as I said, the parents, the siblings, you don't understand the value. You don't understand over there. But when you come up over here, you understand it much better. You understand that each and every person is very important.
So,
So,
true. So
yes,
true. This is the culture of America.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Respect
Yes.
everybody for who they are, just as they are.
Yes, I cannot. That's what I said. Like, yeah, that US has given me a lot of things, and I think so
to everybody.
To everybody.
To everybody.
To
And
everybody.
you know what? This is also something that a lot of us don't talk about, and that's why everything that we don't normally talk about is something that I want to talk on this platform.
Oh, that's
right?
so sweet.
Right?
Yes.
Because there
Yeah.
are so many more beautiful things that we can talk about that we never talk about.
Yeah.
For some reason, just because you appreciate somebody else's culture,
Yeah.
okay, or
Yeah.
their traditions,
Yes.
doesn't really mean disrespect to your own country.
Correct.
How can it be true? If that was true, then why would any country want to embrace so many different countries and cultures and communities?
Oh yeah, of course.
Why would they want to?
Yeah, why?
If it is supposed to be, disrespect to their own country, they wouldn't
Yeah.
really be doing that, is what I believe.
Yes, and that's why we are all united here. And as we talk about the Indian unity in diversity, it goes the same for
Same
USA.
here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unity in diversity.
Yes.
Right?
And it is so much prominent over here that talking to your neighbors, be it from any country, you feel so comfortable. Because all of us know that we have come from different parts of the world. We are here and we have to live in a very amicable manner. And it's a nice way to know each
And
other.
also maybe because it's the way of life here.
Yeah.
You just get into the rhythm of things.
Yes.
Right?
yes,
When you're
yes.
living here, you just get into the rhythm of these things. For example, just now when you mentioned about parents coming from India. And when our parents come from India, I see that all our friends, I
Yes.
mean, they come touch their feet. I don't think it happens in India.
No, not at all. My parents used to come to me to visit when after marriage.
Nobody does that,
No,
right? I mean,
no.
nobody's touching feet anymore. That
No.
was the culture when
Yes.
I grew up. I know
Yes.
that. But you know what? I've been outside India for 24, almost 25 years now.
My.
It's a long time,
Yes, I
okay?
know.
But I still know that that's what we used to do over there, okay?
Yes.
And I see it around me here. But
Yes.
I don't see it when I go back to India.
Yeah, because as you had mentioned before, right, Western culture, they're just following some culture.
I don't know, but the only thing I'm trying to focus on is how we have carried them, very sacredly.
Yes.
Very sacredly we carried those values from India to here.
Yeah.
And when you said earlier also about kids, you
Yes.
said that we had to do this for the kids. I don't think we had to, Shikha. I think we did it because it was within us.
Yeah.
If we did not really let it sink into
in,
us,
yes.
we couldn't have started something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe because it's just within us and we are just,
Coming to this.
give this out, whatever we received. Now we're giving it to our children just the way we received it.
Yes.
And that's how I guess they are developing that kind of.
And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm so proud of.
Very proud
Yes,
of us.
very
I think
proud.
we should be really, really proud of ourselves for what we are doing.
Yes.
And everybody out there needs to know that what we are doing, it's not about something is great and something is not.
Yeah. Yes.
It is just that anything that you are doing that is respectful,
Yes.
okay, that is polite,
Yeah.
that is generous, that is kind, cannot be wrong.
Yes, nothing.
It can be any culture, any
Yes,
country,
yes.
okay, and it cannot be wrong, okay? And just what you wear, what you eat, doesn't really define you.
Yeah, it
As a
doesn't.
person.
No.
As a person.
Yes, yes.
Right? It cannot really change you to that extent. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So while we're talking about these influences and collaboration
Yes.
between countries, and this was all inspired only by your bazaar talk.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's so amazing how every individual can inspire something different from within you to bring out something different from
Yes.
within yourself, right? And what I do not want to forget mentioning that what I loved best when you talked about Bazaar today was that you have done enough for the last 15 years to be able to bring in, India's culture, traditions, values, clothes, food, music, dance,
Yeah.
movies, okay, to the central stage here, okay, to help us keep closely in
Yes.
touch with our roots and
Yeah.
everything that India represents. But now you're taking one step ahead, further, okay?
Yes.
Now you're wanting to help all the other minority cultures and communities,
To bring their cultures
their
to the fore.
culture, their traditions,
Yes.
also to the forefront.
Yes.
You think it's really
Oh my God! Oh, thank you so much. It's,
brilliant.
yeah, it is.
I would say
something
so.
Yeah, because when recently when we did Discover India in the Trenton, when I was talking about in March, that time it was more of the Indian values. Then we came up to the global values now. So a lot of people talk to me that, aren't you trying to confuse things? I said, no, it's about cultures. It can be any culture. It can be a global culture, Indian culture. But it's just providing a platform to everybody and bringing things together as a platter. So that's what my job is to do.
You know what, Shikha? I brought this topic on purpose once again because I knew that there could be a lot of confusion out there
Yeah.
when you say that you are helping the Indian culture,
Indian culture.
help flourish and showcase it. And at the
Yes.
same time, when you said that you are actually, helping all the other cultures do it as well, when you first talked about it,
Yes.
I thought this is something that I definitely want to clarify to everybody that personally, from what you're doing, what I feel is that you understand the value and traditions and culture of your own country to such an extent that you are able to appreciate the same for all the
All
others.
the other cultures. It's
This
all
is
about
what is
respect.
called, coherence and doing things together.
Yes.
Why not? If we are wanting to help others understand our culture, we would want to understand others'
Yeah,
cultures
and
as
that's
well.
what we have to do.
That is really, really incredible.
Oh,
You know
thank you
what?
so much.
I think I
Yes.
find it extremely, extremely honorable
Oh my God.
what
thank
you're
you.
doing.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
Shikha.
Thank
All
you.
right? Very, very beautiful. Okay. So quickly, shall we do some kind of a rundown and couple of things, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about what do you think are the major influence of India on America, according to you?
The major influence of India on America is the right amount of values that we have brought in over here. The family values, the close-knitted community values, being able to live in any circumstances and being able to struggle in any situation. Because whenever we come up over here, and I think so a lot of people will agree with me, is we really, when we come up from our country to any other part of the world, it's a big struggle and a big
is.
decision.
Correct.
And we are holding on tight, and that is what actually I'm proud of.
That's
that we
wonderful.
are able to hold each other's hand and walking through these struggles, the
Together.
process, everything together.
We're doing it together.
Yes.
And we have actually made some landmark influences too, right? Like, for example, let's talk about our food. People are all talking about chicken tikka masala and tandoori chicken and
know.
naan. And, these are, something that has become iconic. I mean,
Actually,
people
the
love
other
it.
day, a person came to our house, and he is Italian-Irish. And he came and he was just talking about our culture and everything. And then he spoke about the paneer tikka. And then I offered him a wrap, paneer tikka wrap, and he was like so happy to eat it. And he's like, he has friends, Indian friends, and he's like, I love Indian food. I was like so happy.
Exactly. There's so many Americans. They are
Yeah.
regulars to Indian restaurants, right? They
Yes.
talk about all this Indian food that
Oh
they
my God,
absolutely
it's-
love, right?
Yes.
Very proud. And then we have this yoga and meditation today.
Oh my God, yes.
That
yes.
is like
That is
the
something-
biggest influence not
Yes.
just in America, but globally.
Globally. And
You
all
know-
thanks to our Mr. Modi.
Absolutely,
Yes,
and
yes.
some great teachers and gurus
Oh my
that
God,
are
it is
making,
so good.
you know, it's so popular. And
Yes.
I guess Baba Ramdev's
Baba
name,
Ramdev, yes, my dad is like, you know.
he's
all
building a.
Oh my God. All
I
thanks
don't
to
know
him
what.
to bring it so easy
Yes.
to all of us. Yoga
Absolutely,
and meditation. I'm a
absolutely.
big one on that.
This is another huge thing that
yes,
that's.
and yeah, and we are proud of the fact our clothing, like, you
Yes.
know, the way, like, you know,
So
you're
popular.
wearing a beautiful sari today.
Yes, I see a lot of
And-
friends wearing them, American friends in weddings.
Yes.
They're all wearing our attire. They love our jewelry. They love our costumes.
Yes, and-
They do that. And then I also think our influence is huge in terms of, you know, music.
Oh, yes.
You know, there are a lot of pubs that are playing Indian music
Indian
now.
Bollywood music.
Bollywood music.
Yes.
You know, it's made
Tollywood, Bollywood,
Yes,
like,
yes.
you know, just Indian music is.
It's made huge
yes,
influence.
and our cinema.
Our cinema, yes.
Yes.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
you know,
Yes.
every country that he goes to, you know,
Yes.
the tons of American girls, you know, that actually
And if
talk
you just
about
talk
Shah Rukh
about
Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, they'll be like, oh yeah, Shah Rukh Khan, you're from that country. Like, you know.
Totally. You
Yes.
know what? I had actually read something else that I wanted to, I just lost it. You know what? There was a very famous cook. What was his name? Not Khanna. You know, I had actually written down his name. I can't find it now, but he was actually
Vikas
a guy.
Khanna?
No. He actually cooked the meal for the Obama family,
Obama
the president
family.
family. Yes.
Yes,
So there was this guy called some Khanna, I think. I don't know. Yeah. So that is a huge
Yes.
milestone. You know,
Oh.
in the White House, he cooked
Yes, yes.
for the president. Okay, the Indian food.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are huge influences when you're talking about family and close knit, etc. There was another thing that I read somewhere recently which said that earlier, you know, Americans did not really believe or respect the idea of these arranged marriages that used to happen in India.
Yeah.
Okay, they thought that it was non-consensual.
Yes.
Okay, they felt that it was non-consensual
Yes.
and they did not really show any interest in it. But today, they are so much more open to be introduced to somebody through their family and friends. Now, don't you
Yes,
think
and
that is
that's what-
huge?
Oh my God, yes. And I really believe in this institution of arranged marriages. And as you're saying, when I came 15 years back, when, like, you know, I have my American friends, when we used to talk, they used to be like, oh really?
Yeah.
You don't even know him and you
Yes.
got married to him?
Correct.
And now the same people are like, you know, yeah, that's the best way to go.
They are actually respecting it so
Yes.
much more.
Yeah.
But what would you say about the our society back in India today? Are they really appreciating arranged marriages as we are continuing to living in America? Definitely food for thought, huh?
Yes, I know it's a good food for thought because in India, still I feel the people are trying to embrace the other culture, which is not really the culture that
Dating and,
Yes.
you know.
and which is not. I might be called as an old school or something.
No. It's just about an
Because-
opinion, Shikha.
Yeah,
you know,
because-
we are not authority.
Yeah, the
Okay,
thing
we are
is that-
just talking about a personal perspective.
Yeah, so I feel that, you know, the thing that when we were growing up, the values that we have really changed now in this generation.
India.
In India.
But it is actually flourishing in America
Because we are-
because of all of us
Yes,
that are
because we
here.
are carrying it forward.
And I feel this is something everybody should talk about with more pride.
Yes, we
You
should
know?
be more proud.
Yes.
I cannot be more proud being an Indian.
Indian.
And I cannot be more proud to be in America and representing America. So
Absolutely
Yes,
agree
so
with you.
it's-
Absolutely agree with you. Fabulous. Okay, so do you want to quickly talk about this event that you are having?
Yes.
Okay, that's happening on
August 26th.
August 26th. Okay,
Yes.
and where is it happening?
It's happening in Mercer County Park in Festival Grounds. I've got the flyer right here.
Sure, you can
I don't
actually.
know how can I show
yeah,
you the camera.
that is it.
That is it.
That
So
is
that's
it. That
my
is
bazaar.
Bazaar celebrating global community. That is so festive. What in Festival Grounds, Mercer County Park, West Windsor, New Jersey. I love it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So please,
I think
would
everybody
love-
out there.
Yes, please try to be a part of this and support all of us. And it's with a good intention that we are bringing it forward. And
entire America is invited, right? Because we've
yes,
got
of
all
course,
the
please.
cultures.
So over here, as I've said, over here we have international food trucks, we have Kids Zone, multicultural dance contest, Brazilian samba, Arabian dance, Chinese dance. We have multi-ethnic crafts, and then we have a TBPG band, and one of them had played for Beatles also. And then we have an art contest because it's on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi actually.
That is so amazing.
So then we have an art celebration for our Ganesh festival. So yes.
This is beautiful. I wish you all the very best, okay?
Thank you so
and I want
much.
to be able to bring in more and more opportunities like this for the entire US to celebrate together on one
Thank
ground.
you. And on the note, just to say that, the Discover India that I did was on the Nari Shakti. And when I meet you right now, I feel that, I wish I would have met you, but next year might be. You'll be my, because we felicitated the community contributors who have really worked hard to be able to achieve what they have done in this community, in the American community.
Awesome.
So Manavi is one of them. They have been working for the South Asian domestic violence women, as you
correct.
like, as we
support
spoke
groups.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That it's very hard and challenging for them. Then so I would I would be very happy. And another thing, yes, Dol Tasha, they came up, and that was the first time ever Madhvi ji had brought in all women dhol playing.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I was standing right next to those women, and I'm like, oh my God, how can they hold
They're
that
so
dhol?
heavy.
It's so heavy. That's what I was talking to Madhvi
You were saying
ji.
they were actually playing
And
dhol?
yes, and it is from Alabama they came.
That's amazing.
I was so thrilled to see people coming up over there. We had so many cultural, and the best part of Discover India Nari Shakti was everybody from the top to bottom who were working were all women.
Wow, I love
So,
it.
yes.
I absolutely love it. Nari Shakti on United Voice of Women. You want to do
Yes.
this with me?
You.
United Voice.
Okay,
Voice is V.
We.
We.
Okay, we.
We.
Yeah.
W.
Oh my God.
That's
this is nice.
women. So that's United Voice of Women. Bringing Nari Shakti. Shikha, thank you so very much. It was a real pleasure talking to you. I don't know how the time flew. I had so many more things that I wanted to talk to you about, but we couldn't.
Yes.
But I love the fact that we talked about India, we talked about America, and how this conglomeration, this collaboration, this partnership, and this home away from home, all right, has affected us, the
Yes.
Americans,
Yes.
and the Indians from India, right? Thank you
Right.
so much. Pleasure having you here, and can't wait to come back once again here with another amazing episode of United Voice of Women next week. Till then, keep smiling.